Here's something to keep in mind the next time you are shopping. Make sure you get a receipt. Our Dallas Morning News watchdog Dave Lieber joins us to explain. Dave, good to see you again.
Hi, Christy.
So something tells me that you've got a good story to explain why this is so important.
Well, yeah, many years ago when I was first starting out as a young reporter in Florida, the fellow that lived above me was apparently a wanted criminal. I asked him his name and he said, "Do you want my real name or my alias?" And then he used to hide behind police cars when he would duck when police cars would drive by. And the funny thing was, when I threw my receipt out one time at a fast food restaurant, he grabbed it out of the trash and told me, "You need to keep it for an alibi." And I always remember that. So all these years later, I've been keeping receipts, and now it comes up in a very sad way.
Uh-oh. So what's the story? What is a situation where not having a receipt could come back to haunt you?
There was this lady in Plano, her name is Miss Willis, and she went to a Midas shop on Midway in Carrollton. And the manager said, "Hey, I'll do the half price repair for you, but you got to pay cash. It'll be a discount, but no receipt, because the computer won't print out a receipt for that." So she's like, "Yeah, half price." So she did it. A couple of weeks later, she has to go back because the repair didn't hold, and they go, "Oh, no, he's no longer here. He was taking cash," and so she couldn't get satisfaction. I had to go to Midas and help her get her money back. But the owner of the store, he says, you know, the manager was stealing, and the manager says the owner put him up to it. So it was a big mess, and it all could have been avoided if she just had not looked at that discount and wanted to get something, you know, for a reduced price.
So what are the most important services that you should make sure you get receipts for?
Well, I'm thinking that they should be a restaurant receipt always, because if you were to get sick with food poisoning, God forbid, you have to have a receipt that you ate there. I think when you deposit money to a bank, that's really important to always get a receipt. And when you have a contractor come to your house and he wants money for supplies and everything like that, you should not pay cash. You should pay with a check or a credit card, and you should get a receipt.
Yeah, and you know, but we just have so many pieces of paper everywhere. And
That's
I have
right.
to say, you know, when I do a deposit at the ATM, I don't always get a receipt because, you know, I'm going to lose it anyway. It's just one more piece of paper. So what's your advice for that? How do you store it? Do you have to get it for the deposit if it's in the system, in the computer? What should you do?
I'd get a receipt at the ATM because it proves you were there. You know, it's that whole alibi thing. It proves you're in a certain place at a certain time. If something were to happen to you, that's good to know. But also, I mean, I use a shoebox, and I grab every receipt that's offered to me. It's old-fashioned. I hope I won't need them, but they're in a box. A lot of people are more scientific. A friend of mine in Arlington, he takes pictures of receipts with his smartphone, and he files them. And then I was shopping on the internet yesterday just to see, to prepare for today, and I saw that you can get receipt scanners for as low as $83.
Okay.
So I'd say just take one, keep it. You know, you never know when you're going to need that alibi, Christy.
Yes,
you know?
yes. I never thought of it for that reason, but I like
No,
that.
I'm sure
And
not.
I had heard about those receipt scanners. I'm going to look into that. Thanks
Yeah,
so much,
they're
Dave.
Thanks, Christy.